消し聖なる剣ラングリッサーよ。長き年月の地には闇が落ち、故に我らは光を求め、我らが内に眠る光の封印を解き放ち、我らの内に眠る光の力を剣に与えよ。
Hey everyone, this is Nitro. So this video will have me do my timeless trials for the week. I just haven't been very interested in doing them for this past week, so that's why I haven't gotten around to them. But hopefully today I'll be able to just get them all done, and so that it'll be done and over with. So I'm actually going to see if it's possible to auto battle more and more of these, because I'm just getting really sick of doing them every single week. So here we go. SSS Trial 1. After attacking, damage dealt is reduced by 20%. Not really one that you can auto battle, I don't think, because you want to avoid attacking, if anything. A lot of ranged enemies too, and there is one Lancer enemy, so maybe I'll just, well, I guess I'm going to be forced to use Landius with Tieris as usual, and I'm actually going to try to get them over, make this battle as short as possible, which means bringing someone to sprint him forward so that he can deal with them. Probably gonna want one ranged attacker just to crush the Lava Titan, so that should probably be Lena if I can find her. Alright, so Lena, Luna, that should do it. Alright, here we go. Hello there. Alright, so I'm just going to have Letizia use Squint, locally buff everyone, to make this as painless as possible, hopefully. So everyone has 5. Oh well. Lena has 4. So why don't I have Luna run forward now? Faction buff. I don't think this one's auto battleable, unfortunately. Next then, let's have Landius 4th and faction buff. Lena runs down, and then so does Tieris, who clearly needs a skill change. Why do I have a Fireball, Mass Heal, and Attack Blessing? What kind of weird combo is that? Alright, let's see how this goes. So, my Landius doesn't have enough attack in general to kill off characters, but maybe I can toss out a black hole like this and see what happens from here. Luna jumps in to crush Lava Titan. Going to have, I feel, Landius just run up. This is a little bit awkward because the assassins will now attack my Luna. But, oh well. Slowing down the clear by 1 turn, I guess, because they're going to all attack Luna instead of Landius. Like so. Oh. Well, this guy would have decayed anyways, so it would have taken 1 extra turn. That's fine then. Let's get this over with as fast as I can. Fire that. And so, Landius charge up. Let's have Luna charge. Kill this assassin. And let's have Lana kill off the last assassin. There we go. frankly speaking, none of these battles are difficult anymore. They're just a little bit time consuming. Well, there goes that one battle done. Let's move on to trial number 2. The time law here is when you attack a target with lower hit points than yours, damage will decrease by 50%. So kill them off in one shot, or else they become a pain in the butt to kill. That's annoying. That is actually really annoying. Well, let's try bringing Listel then. And maybe Sophia. Actually, there's 1 ranged enemy, 2 ranged enemies, 3 ranged enemies. So maybe I can just kill them all off, right, with Leon. That's probably the smarter method. So I'm gonna toss down Leon to take out these enemies. I'm going to throw down Liena to help. And then Ledin will probably deal with the rest. How about that? Where's my Liena? Jeez, there she is. Alright, and let's get the skill configuration on Tiaris changed. Because I'm just very weirded out with what she had. Alright, Leon first. Chivalry. Strike. Retreat. Act again. Kill off another one. Retreat once more. Alright, that one. Oh. Righteous Duel and Divine Guard. Oh. All my characters have such weird skill combos. Oh my god. I don't even know what's going on. What was I doing or thinking? Okay, whatever. I'm just going to have him. Righteous Duel. And smash this cavalry general, I guess. And then miracle up everyone. Thanks, I've been using this team for a very, very long time. They're basically my bread and butter team for Timeless Trials. Huh? Ah. So Ledin is doing less damage, but he's still able to crush those guys with the reduced damage. So I'm just going to move Ledin as far forward as he can go. I think I'm just going to attack Blessing Leon now. And have Leon assault down Hunter. Next, let's have Luna crush the Undead Knights. And then that just leaves one character for Ledin to kill. I'm not sure what you mean, Oba. If you're talking about exclusive equipment, none of the special effects apply. So, briefly mentioning it, I guess. If you're talking about Secret Realm Store, these equipments, none of the special effects, like not even the defense and magic defense increase. Because all of that is a special for these heroes. So nothing applies. None of these effects. For regular equipment, yeah, the effect applies to any hero. Alright, so let's continue with Timeless Trials. SSS Trial 3. When attack damage dealt increases by 100% and damage you take decreases by 50%. So once again, you want to kill them with counterattacks. Are they all melee attackers? No, there's one ranged enemy here, two ranged enemies. Alright, so overall, this kind of party would still work. Okay. In fact, maybe I'll simply replace Luna here with Matthew. And the reason for that is because Matthew would faction buff up everybody, including Ledin. So let's just do that. For the heck of it. Right. So if Leon Chivalry attack, then retreat 3. I can attack this one next. So that's what I'm gonna do. Chivalry. Assault. Oops. Couldn't even kill the Leviathan. The time law. Too strong. Oh well. Alright, fair enough. That's a really powerful time law. They're much stronger than I thought they would actually be. Which is actually not if I attack Blessing, I can retreat back into guard range. So I think I'm gonna go for that. In hopes of killing this undead. That worked. So with the plus 30% damage, Leon was able to kill without an attack skill. Go figure. Alright, but there we go. Overall, this shouldn't be too bad. I think Ledin should be able to crush most of these characters as long as they're attacking him. Right? And I only had 2 of these ranged enemies to get rid of. Works for me. So, I'm thinking I'm just going to have Matthew range attack you. Ledin can righteous duel. That's a weird teleport. Okay. I'm just gonna gospel up then. Leon's job now is just to finish off this guy. And stay out of range. And I'm just going to have Jairus pull up. So now Ledin is immune to debuffs and has a faction buff and righteous duel and all that good stuff. So all 3 of these guys will suicide into him. Pretty smooth. Although I have to manual play these, so be it. Try again. Alright. 3 fights cleared. Here's the 4th one. Enemy is immune to all debuffs. Not that I'm using debuffs right now, so it works. Oh, the Lancer one. Okay, that's fine. Leon just needs to crush 2 characters, right? With Liena for support. And then after that, Luna, back to Luna, basically. Luna can kill one. Right? As long as I get rid of these three, Ledin, especially if I give Ledin mass nades, he'll be able to crush these remaining enemies. So yeah, I'm even just going to replace Queen's Ascension with Raging Thunder, like so. And that should work. Yep, perfect. So Luna will run up, attack the Shinobi and get rid of it, or attack this catapult and get rid of it. Leon can just kill off the other two, and then we'll be done. So, Chivalry. Assault. Down goes one. Place Ledin behind there, and I might as well just have Ledin Righteous Duel. Making an easy kill. And I'm going to act again. Leon, so that he can get rid of the assassin and retreat. And then Luna can just God Realm, strike. Buff up. None of these guys should be attacking me, I don't think, but we'll see. Miracle. Kill. And then there's just 4 of these Lancers left. I think they're all going to activate their guard skills or whatever. Leaving just... Just to make sure I kill the one that does not have the guard skill activated. Oh, they can't get debuffed. The worst. Okay. I wanted to kill this guy, but because they're immune, I can't even attack him. Oh well. Yeah. So he activates guard. Nonetheless, this is going pretty smoothly. Ledin is wiping them out one by one. I could just end turn here and Ledin will finish the rest. Let's just do that. Next battle. The SSS Final Trial. Ranged attack damage decreased by 50%. That's okay. I'm not using ranged attack damage. I'm going to be using AoEs. Assuming this battle works for AoEs. Maybe not. 3 enemies in the south, 2 in the north. And one of them is Emmerich. That's annoying. Well, maybe. Let's see. So my AoE standard team is, right, let's say Bozol and Listel. Need to change up his gear and everything. So I'm going to have Bozol with Earthquake, Black Hole, and Seal. The Stell is fine as is. Mindport, Blood Dance, Seal. Although Bozo should probably have sorceresses. Soldiers. What's next? Well, if Landius moves up like this, he can faction buff, and he'll be fine. And then the third AoE attacker that I usually bring for this is Lana, right? I think. Rachel could work here too, honestly. And finally, rounding out the party would be Tieris. The big problem is this Emmerich has stun. What if I just put him to sleep initially with Bozo? If he gets put to sleep, and then I start launching out AoEs after that, is that worth doing? Or how about I, you know what? The easiest way is to have Elwyn one-shot this guy and then go from there. Why don't I just do that? Wait, can Elwyn even one-shot without a faction buff? Maybe not. Damn it. Alright, fine, I'll sleep him. So let's put him to sleep. Let's hit these guys with AoEs, right? Maybe Lana and Listel. And then Landius will do the rest. Let's just see how this plays out. So this guy has the javelin skill, which means I want to actually hang it back. Let's start with the mind point, I guess. Yes! Triple silence! Score! I actually wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. Oh, I forgot to bring sleep. That's okay. Let's just hit them with earthquake. I got 2 more silences, so the whole enemy party has been silenced. Just like that. Works for me. So I purposely kept Landius 2 tiles away from Bozo so that he activated his guard skill and can guard, despite Emmerich. Mass silencing is still probably one of the most effective strategies overall. Let me just see. I'm actually not hitting very many of them with these AoEs, but you know, whatever works, I guess. You're all getting dramatically weakened anyways, so I'll take it. And there we are. Now everyone should suicide into Landius. Frankly, Ledin probably would have been better in this situation with the way I played this out, but Landius works. Among other things, I don't know if this guy would have hit me with Javelin, right? Langrisser. I managed to get the silence on him, but there was no guarantee of that. In any case, battle's over. Weaken them all, silence them all, then Landius has an easy time finishing them all off. There we go. So that gives me enough runestone shards to actually get another runestone, in fact. Score. So 5 easy battles, 4 more to do, then I'm going to head off and just do a separate video for that one. Alright, so SSSS Trial 1. Restoration decreases by 80%. These battles usually means my whole Tiaris healing strategy won't work. Yeah. So why don't I just do this? I'm going to bring Ledin with his Righteous Duel, of course. I'm still going to bring Tiaris because every bit of healing does help. But we're going to change away these masked maids for sure. Even if it's not that much healing, it would still help. And then what else do I need? AoE strategy? It would still work, but they're separated, so it's a little bit more annoying. Single target strikes is probably better in this kind of situation. So if I have Leon, Chivalry, Attack, and so on, that should probably be for the best. And then Liana for Act Again, I suppose. Although Leon would struggle to stay healthy, that's the other part of this. But if I attack archers only, that should be fine. So let's just do this. Right. Now I just need to make sure that Leon has enough mobility to attack the targets I want him to. So if he's here, he Chivalries. Or if he's here, Chivalry, attack, he just retreats back to here. Liana is way too far to buff him, so I'm going to need Luna. Okay, so back to Luna. Back to this. Here we go. So let's have Ledin move up and Righteous Duel this Hellfire Archer. Always lacking damage to finish them. Always. And they actually have high magic defense. Interesting. So I guess I'm gonna need Luna. Wind God Realm to handle this. So Liana can move to here now. That's a bit of a mess. But whatever. Chivalry. Strike. Move back. Liana. Well, whatever. Miracle. And then Gospel. This archer should have been killed. But whatever. As long as they can't one-shot my Langrisser, I'm okay with this. Which they can't. What? Always lacking damage to kill these things. Alright, so let's see just how much healing I can do with the massive drop in healing value. Player doing barely anything. He's close enough to full health. Another one that's relatively easy. Just time consuming. That's what I feel about all these battles. Nothing but time.
準備完了。
了解。よし。了解。
Alright, let's just move on.
よし。
行動スタート。覚悟しなさい。そうだ。まだ終わらないよ。
Suppose I could act again here. It's probably for the best. This way.
これが私の信じる心です。
That way she can attack right
行動
away.
スタート。
And stay in range of this crystal colossi so that it'll attack me. Alright. Just one fully general left to get rid of.
準備完了です。
準備完了。
Hopefully Luna can catch that kind of attack value and attack blessing. There we go. Next, SSSS Trial 2. When suffering a melee attack, deals damage 50% of max hit points to attacker after end of battle. So really, it means if you kill them off with your attack, they're not going to trigger that. Let's see. In order for Leon to attack, he has to be here. There's no choice. And then in order for Leon to act against him, she pretty much has to be here as well, right? Because he's going to move up, attack, move back 3 to this tile. If I shift here, I can move 1, 2, 3, and then I'm out of range of... So it has to be these two there. But I can crush those two right away. And then... there's a Lancer... I'm just gonna rely on Luna to get rid of that Lancer. How about that? Hope for the best. Let's go.
準備完了です。
Alright. Leon! Chivalry!
無駄な抵抗はするな。了解。
And assault. Down goes the Cyclops.
ご命令を。
Let's act again him.
思考。そして。
準備完了です。
And down goes the Flame Star as well. Battery down. Still in the danger zone. Know roughly where I should position.
行動スタート。
Just going to Wind God Realm here.
行動スタート。
And Passion Blast.
一人も逃しません。
So that character can easily pass through these walls.
行くぜ。
And then that way, I can have Ledin run forward and Righteous Duel.
正面突破。
This lava taking. Wow, that time law almost killed him. Almost killed off my Ledin, just like that. Fortunately he lived, but damn. Close. Interesting. So Ledin without a faction buff can't kill any of these enemies at this point. Oh, and my Ledin actually died. Uh-oh. Wow. Uh-oh. This is really bad. Crap. So I can't lose another character at this point. Oh boy. See what I do here. Going to have to gospel up Leon, I guess? And have Leon strike, which actually didn't work at all. So I think I'm screwed. Because these guys will kill off my Leon. Or should. Yep, I'm screwed. Wow, actually lost this one. Interesting though. Alright, so in other words, if I just played this slowly, instead of having my Ledin charge that far forward, I would have been fine. So let's just do that instead. Right, so it would be the standard Divine Guard kind of situation instead of suicide charge the way I did. I do want to be in range of the Scorpion though, so I'm just gonna do this. See? What a difference Miracle makes, right? Instead of healing, using Miracle, such a massive difference. And with Miracle, Ledin lives. So there you go. Instead of using Righteous Duel, if I have Miracle up like I just did, suddenly everything is totally different. I'm not going to register. It's just... it's like asking to die. At least for this time. There we have it. So, battle basically complete. I'll attack Blessing my Leon so that he can attack the enemy mage with Assault. And that should finish the fight. So much easier if I didn't use Righteous Duel. Next, SSSS Trial 3. When hero is ranged class, unit's normal attack range increases by 2. Okay, so that means this guy has 4 range, this guy has 4 range, and this guy has 4 range. So if I kill them off, Ledin will handle the rest, as always. Pretty simple solution, right? Let's begin.
準備完了です
Wow, that's a lot of defense.
行く
But
ぜ
that's fine. Let's just Regis duel him. Over to me.
正面突破 準備完了です
That should give Leon the opportunity to one-shot this
準備
guy.
完了ですさあ決着をつけよう準備完了
Hopefully
です
one-shot anyways. Bah.
そうだ。はい。
Alright, so I'm going to act again, Leon.
これが
His
私
second
の信じる
attack,
心
which
で
will
す。
be on this.
準備完了で
But
す
first,
Hold on,
let's
stop.
have Luna
覚悟しなさい。
crush this guy.
準備
Wind
完
God
了。
Realm, strike on the zealots, shift down,
準備完了です
and then Tieris is going to miracle up this whole group,
了解
and then Leon is going to assault in this dancer. There we go. Good night, and thanks. Lower my game sound? I thought it was already reduced quite significantly. Let me see. How about now? I could keep reducing it, but I'm not sure how low you want it to be. Should I keep going with the volume reduction? Oh, I'll leave it here for now. Okay, let's continue. So there's...
準備完了です
Did I activate Breeze? I did activate Breeze. Otherwise it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I couldn't actually attack this guy.
行動スタート。
So let's assume I didn't.
準備完了です
In order to be able to attack this guy then, if I didn't activate Breeze,
行動スタート。
I would have to try to kill this guy. So let's have Luna start. And then shift.
準備
And
完
then
了ですよし
Ledin is going to join in to finish it off.
準備完了です
Then Leon can attack. And then to make sure it dies, I'm going to have Tieris attack blessing Leon.
了解
While Liena will gospel
これが
him.
私の信じる心です
That way he has gospel, attack blessing, miracle. If this archer general doesn't die, I'm going to be surprised. There we go. That just leaves 3 melee attackers against my Ledin. Alright, so 3 more to go.
了解
Oops. These darn lava titans, man.
よし
Whatever. I'll just let Ledin handle it. How about that? Let's not waste any time figuring out how to get this to work.
覚悟しなさい
I'll just buff up my characters as best as I can, and then away we go.
これが私の信じる心です。
The only one that might be meta is Shoutier. Might. Overall, I'm not... I feel like... Okay. Long story short, what I think of them is Albedo is basically a better Vargas, more or less. You know, she can revive, she can do high damage and counterattacks, that kind of stuff. Right? So if you have Ledin already, if you have Vargas built already, you know, you don't really need her. Shoutier seems like an improved Elwyn, right? Elwyn's main issue for use has been that he has no mobility. He has 3 mobility and that's it. Well, Shoutier gets her talent, gives her like +2 mobility or something. So she's a 5 mobility character who can apply cannot be healed debuffs and so on. But the problem then is most players bring Gospel to buff up their tank. So I'm not quite sure how good Shoutier would be as a single target striker. In the first place, the meta is moving away from single target strikes anyways. So Shoutier is more of a wait and see. I'm not sure about her. And finally, Ainsama will be... I mean, he's another AoE debuffer, right? AoE Assault with debuffs. He has a few unique things like teleporting forward and so on, but realistically, for PvP purposes, you'd use him as another AoE attacker. Well, by that time, most people would have a lot of AoE attackers with debuffs built, like Bozel, like, let's say, Rene, like, you know. So I'm not sure how meta any of them will be, at least for long-time players. For new players, you know, you can start playing Dark Faction with a great tank, with, you know, if you have Licorice or Bozel as a faction buff, you're good to go. So that's my overall opinion of them. A little bit iffy, yeah. So here we go. Very last battle of the Timeless Trials that I'm going to do in this live stream, which is the SSSS Trial 4. Mobility +2, immune to mobility reduction effects. Mobility +2 actually really helps me here because I'm so spread out. And actually, I could maybe just, let's see. So if I have Leon, Chivalry, attack, and maybe kill off the other character, what's next? Probably want to force the Cuttlefish to waste its tentacle. Or even just try to one-shot it. Ledin in the middle is fine. Or, you know what, this is fine. I'll just run this. The biggest reason is because I'm too lazy to change up my party positioning. So here we go. Alright, let's start with the Chivalry and the Assault. Wow. Man, these guys are tough. Alright. Okay, so if I have Ledin over here and I Righteous Duel this guy, what happens? Can my other characters get over to Ledin's guard range is my question. Yes, they can because of Luna. Okay, perfect. Here we go. So I'm just gonna Righteous Duel and guard everyone here. Oh, and then have Luna run over. Activate Wind God Realm. And then activate Queen's Ascension. And then next is to have Tieris, charge across, and cast Miracle. And finally, rather than attacking, I think I'm just going to have Gospel be used on Ledin right now. Works for me pretty well. So Wind Whisper, that hurts, but Ledin will guard against the rest of these attacks anyways, so I should be fine. I just can't imagine this heavily damaged Zealot killing off my Ledin. Yeah, even melee attacked me. Works. So what's next? Guess it's time for a miracle. And then watch Ledin kill everything kind of situation. Just in case against that tentacle attack from the cuttlefish, right, I'm going to more or less form a wall like this to prevent them from getting pulled. I know this skeleton will not attack my Liana that's holy class, so that's why I set up this way. A well-built, well-built protagonist faction would make these trials easy too. Honestly, run what you like is my opinion. Like if I'm running protagonists, like I have Matthew along with these characters, that would work out quite well too. Right? Ledin gets faction buff, Tieris gets faction buff, Liana gets faction buff, and then the last protagonist could be like anyone. What's my favorite hero? I mean, in utility or what? Looks? Utility? Because that changes things a lot. Yeah, Ledin makes every PvE easy, for example, right? But I don't really like Ledin's design as a hero. I'm not into men. And also, Dramatica Yeeless Legends makes this super easy if you have Yeeless Legends built up too. Like, because you can use Landis as a tank, you have Rachel who provides both Gospel and single target damage and AoEs. And then, you know, you can throw in Tieris for the healing between combat. And then the last 2 slots could be whoever. Yeeless Legends probably is the easiest overall, right? They have lots of magic damage so that they can crush any Lancers, and then Landius can kill everything easily. So, looks. Alright, so in terms of looks, I would say if we're talking about, well, with additional skins and whatnot, that changes things a lot. But if we're talking just the default skins, in terms of looks, I actually really like the way Young Jessica looks. I don't know why. I felt like of all the characters by default skin, she has one of the better ones. Yulia has a pretty decent one too. If we add in like the additional skins though, you know, Yulia especially has, with her Blade of Desolation skin, is amazing. Even though it's literally just lingerie. I actually do like Tieris' skin, this one. And there's a whole bunch of interesting looking wedding skins that will be coming up, right? So, yeah. Like I know Luna has an amazing wedding skin. You know, Yulia also has an amazing wedding skin. But yeah, by default skins, I think young Jessica is... I don't know why. I just like it. Oh yes, Emilia is quite an interesting character too. Like, I really was tempted to build her, but I'm not building a tank that I'm... And when I don't play... I don't really play Empire or Princess Alliance. So, yeah, it's awkward. Alright, so that will be it for this stream. I am just going to do the last battle offline, which is the SSSS Final Trial, because I like to make it a separate video that I'll upload. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stream. You know, I mean, all of the timeless trials now is just very, very almost boring, I would say. I'm considering maybe just auto battling by bringing Omega. Right? I feel like if I bring, let's say, Omega, Landius, Tieris, and maybe 2 more characters, I could auto battle all of these fights. But we'll see. I like them top heavy. Yeah, I guess that's true. I do like them top heavy. Alright, so on that note, thanks for watching, everyone. Larry. Yeah, it's funny though. I actually didn't draw for her at all. I still don't have her. There is going to be a banner with her that I'm guaranteed to get her. Right? But we'll see about that. I really don't know if I'm going to have the resources to draw for her, period. But yes, right now you can see she's one of my few characters who are dark. Elucia is another one, and I don't plan to get her whatsoever. And then Maya, who I really have to get for Ares. For the crossovers, I'm just missing... I think I'm just missing the Toguro Bros. I don't think I'm missing anyone else. Yeah. See? It's just the Toguro Bros that I'm missing. So... 4 characters, I guess, that I'm missing now. And of those 4, we'll see whether I get the other ones. Yeah, I mean, it's literally just drawing on a Destiny Summon banner to get her. I think I can get her from another Destiny Summon, but I don't know if I want them. And then, yeah. Alright, so thanks once again.